How do folks, Bod here. I just thought I'd show you my watch brand if anyone's interested. I own and operate 6B watches, which makes or produces military themed watches in limited sort of series and runs. I've been going since about 2013 with these, and I've got 4 models out at the minute. So if you like watches, just stick around. I'll just run you through these, and hopefully you'll like what you see. So the first one, about 2013, was the Mark I. So this one's a German case, Swiss movement, ETA 7750 chronograph movement, and I made 20 of these as a starter, as a tester. Simple engraving on the back, sort of military inspired engraving. 20mm lug width. So that sold out quite quickly. As well as producing the watches, I make all my own packaging and straps, and if you're interested in seeing that packaging and the straps, which is quite unique I think in the watch world for a watch producer to make his own stuff, you can see that on gasgasbones.com, and there's a slot there that of 6B watches, and you just run through there and you'll see the different watches and the packaging for each one. So that was successful and sold out. So then I did the Mark II, which is very similar case, serrated bezel on this one. This one's got spring bars rather than these are screw bars on this one, sorry I forgot to mention. Very similar size case, simple engraving on the back. That's that one. Then that one sold out, and then I did the Mark III. Excuse me. So this one I called Scramble. I thought it was quite a cool name for it. This is a bit smaller than the others, as you can see. I think this is about 38mm across. It's got a lovely dial, that lovely textured dial. This one's got the 7750 movement in it as well, and some engraving on the back, which is a bit different to perhaps what you'd normally see on a watch. So this was this text comes from an old Pathé film of the Royal Air Force in the Battle of Britain. You may have seen it, where there's a text there. There's a clip of the film. It says this guy's ringing the scramble bell like hell. It says, "Don't come and tell, ring this like hell," written on a chalkboard. And I thought that'd be quite cool for the back of the watch, so I've done that, the scramble name and the bell as well. This one again has got its own unique packaging, which I thought was pretty good. I put it in like a fake ammo box with some lots of other detail in there. So like I say, head over to that Gas Bones site and you'll see the packaging for that. So that's the 3 so far. The one that I've got currently on the go is this one. So this is a basic 3-hander, and this runs a vintage new old stock FHF 96, that's it. So this is a hand crank, 18mm lug width, and I've called this one Upkeep, the bouncing bomb. So I've just sold quite a few of these actually. On the back of there, just to mess people up, I've put the text completely in Morse code, but to help them decipher it, I've given them a little cheat sheet as well. But the thank you card's in Morse code as well to keep people busy for a little while. So this one's the current model. It's doing well at the minute. And following on my theme from putting stuff in crazy packaging, this watch comes in a aluminium Upkeep container. So I designed this, had this machined up from solid billet excuse me, and the watch comes inside this. There's the box for it. There's one. So it all comes presented like that. Then the owner obviously takes the lid off, takes the watch out, puts it back, and they've got a nice little display piece as well. If you look at all my other packaging on my website, you'll see that I do things a little bit different. I can be a little bit quirky sometimes, and hopefully people enjoy that. They're not just buying the watch, they're buying the packaging and the whole sort of ethos behind it as well. I hate to see people making a watch, putting it in a cheap pelly case, you know, and charging tons of money for it, and then the pelly case is like, you know, 20 quid or something. There's no effort gone into it at all. It's just a watch in a piece of foam. I go a little bit of extra mile, and I don't always make a great deal of profit by the time I've done all this. But to me it's worth it, because I enjoy making things, and I enjoy designing things, and I enjoy seeing people enjoy what I've made. So it's not all about profit for me, really. So this one, the Upkeep, is well, it's kind of sold out at the minute. I've sold the first batch. I've got another batch potentially on the go soon. So if anyone's interested, do give me a shout. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little insight into something else I do. My small watch brand. Excuse me. I never want it to get massive. I just want it to stay at this stage where I can produce nice things at a good price point for people. I don't want to get to a point where I'm too stressed with too many orders, you know. I think there's a balance in life, and I think hopefully I've hit that at the right spot. So I'm doing 50 of these, there's 50 of these, there was 50 of these and 20 of those. So they're kind of a good quantity to keep me going but not be too stressed, because if you remember, I make all my own packaging as well, so it's it can get a bit busy sometimes, even these small numbers. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you've got any comments below or want to add anything, please do give us a thumbs up, and be sure to head to the gasgasbones.com website and see the other packaging details for these three, as well as Upkeep. Cheers guys, thanks very much, bye now.